Hello and welcome to another command block tutorial. Today's video we're going to be starting a new series where I go over a few different superheroes and kind of basically recreate some of their powers in Minecraft with commands and then show you guys how to do it. I believe this video is going to be coming out a few days after Christmas, but before New Year's, so Merry Christmas everybody even though it's late, and Happy New Year's to everybody. And anyways, let's get right into the video. So first of all, the main thing is we're going to have some special abilities. You see we have speed, strength, jump boost, and resistance. But the cool thing that we have is this little ground slam. You can jump up in the air. You can send these guys back and damages everything in the area. Kill them in 2 hits. Yeah, it's a really cool ability. And like I said, and because you're the Hulk, you also have some strength. You're a little bit faster. You can jump pretty high, as you can see. But yeah, let's get right back. Let's get straight away into it. So basically, to start off, you want to give yourself the tag Hulk. As you can see here, I have a command that does it. This command will remove it, so you can see once it's gone, my powers fade away, and my jump is normal. And then I hit this command to give it back. Boom, I have ground slam, big jump, everything special. Additionally, this command, you're going to want to put this in chat at some point. You can just put it in chat, you can put it in a command block, it doesn't really matter. You only need to run this command once. So basically what we have here is these are some of the effects we get. So these are just basic effect commands. They're always active. Pretty simple. So we have jump boost, we have speed, we have strength, and we have resistance. Just, you know, get a little tankier because you are the Hulk and everything. And that's kind of what's going to give us the basic abilities. But of course, the really cool part is the ground slam. So the way we're doing the ground slam is we're using an execute commands for anything with the tag Hulk, and basically it's checking if there is a block, or if the block below the player is air, then you're going to add slam 1 to that player. And then if their slam is 20, and we're using an unless block here, so this means as long as the block below them is not air, and their slam is at least 20, then it's going to run this particle command. We have a very similar command up here. So the execute part's exactly the same. So if the player has the tag Hulk, score the slam is 20 or higher, and it's not air below them, it's going to run the play sound for the explosion noise. Once again, the same command, except we're using a camera shake right here to kind of give you a little shaky effect. Basically upon landing when that explosion's happening to make it feel like a more powerful explosion. Then this is what's doing damage here. As you can see, it's like I said, the exact same command, except we have damage command. RM 0.3, that's basically going to make it so you don't hurt yourself. And then this is kind of the radius, so if you want to make the slam feel like it's bigger, you can increase this number right here. If you want to change the damage of the actual slam attack, like you can make this number as high as you want, and that's going to basically one-hit everything in the game. You can make it a little bit lower if you want it to be weaker. You kind of mess around with it however you want. Then it's going to trigger the damage from the source of view, which is where we have entity attack, that's the type of damage. Then entity, you just write that word, and then at S, that's going to be the player who's slamming the ground. Then the final command is going to basically reset. So once again, we're checking unless the block below the player is air. So whenever it's anything except for air, it's going to set the scoreboard of slam to 0. So basically the way this works, I'll even show you the little scoreboard on the side of the screen here. Basically what's going to be happening is you can see it's counting up. And as soon as I hit the ground, it's going to explode and set to 0. And if I'm in the air, it's going to be counting up. And as soon as I land, it sets to 0. And as long as I was above 20 before I land, it's going to do the explosion. So you can see if I jump up here, because I wasn't in the air long enough, it's not going to explode. If I fall down, I wasn't in the air long enough, it's not going to explode. This is so, like, every time you jump up, it's not doing a ground slam all the time. That way it kind of feels more intentional. You have to be in the air a little bit to get this really cool ground slam. So just kind of to balance it out a little bit. Now, if you guys wanted to make it, you could increase this number here where it says slam equals 20. If you don't want to make it so you have to jump as high, you reduce this in all the commands. That way you don't have to jump as high to trigger it. Or if you want to make it so players have to stay in the air even longer, You could increase this number. You guys can kind of tweak that as you want, but usually you want to keep the same number for all these commands. So where it says slam equals 20, and then we have the 2 periods, you can adjust that number, but make sure it's the same in all of these commands going up all the way up top. Obviously, except for this one doesn't need it. So yeah, like I said, it's a very cool command. You can use it to take out hordes of enemies. You can see it does knockback, and it'll kill them on their second hit. It's very fun, and this does work with PvP. I had some very fun little PvP matches that I was doing with some friends of mine, where we were just jumping up in the air beside each other and trying to kill each other as best we could just by doing this. So it's a very fun little ability you can do. It's a lot you can mess around with. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy.